Hold it, hold it, hold it. For the love of Jane Russell's big fat horse's ass on toast, stop ringing that goddamn bell. Shit the bed. Well, howdy, folks. Come on in. Well, from the looks of them fancy britches and sassy little hairdos, y'all ain't from around here, are you? So where y'all from? What? I didn't quite get that. Ah. Obviously, all y'all is mutes. Because you wouldn't be fucking with me now, would you? No. See, the last guy that fucked with me ain't having a real good howdy-do today right now. Y'all city slickers think you can come in here and just waste my whole goddamn day, don't you? Well, the hell with that. Get the hell on out of here. I got me some chickens to be dealing with. Look, you don't quit doing the asshole shuffle and pick one of these goddamn options, I'm gonna come over there and put my boot up your ass. Oh, fine. You can just stand there and kiss a dog's titties for all I care. I got me some reading I gotta catch up on if you don't mind. Christ. Get this here thing on. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, that's a picture of the Grand Canyon or my ex-girl one. Yeah, let me see here. Got it. Oh, darling. I would purely love to bite you in the ass, take lockjaw and have you drag me to death. Oh, yeah. Oh, my Lord. All that and flexible, too. Damn. Let me see here. Turn-ons. Oh, shit. Long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners, puppies. Fuck. Oh, turn-offs. Rude people, violence, clowns, fucking whore. What the hell are you all still doing here? What, are you in love with my ass or something? Well, why don't you just get up off that couch and come here and kiss me on my ass then? Jesus Christ. Oh, well, fine. It is now official. You have just wasted most of my fucking day. It's lunchtime already. Damn. You will excuse me, won't you? Well, thank you very much. One of them juicy motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. I love this shit. Oh, damn. Y'all gotta get a laugh, I'm telling you. I bet you these go over real big at the police station. Damn. Well, fuck you very much.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello, what's up?
Let's turn this music off.
Happy Halloween Eve, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming most of you guys maybe have plans on Halloween, so we thought this was a good idea to hop on the night before. And I'm assuming Todd's got like trick-or-treat plans. I think that's probably really what it is.
I got kid stuff. I got kid stuff tomorrow night, but you know,
Let me see here.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to turn off the music. Hopefully you guys hold on.
Are you on Wi-Fi?
Why would I be on Wi-Fi? Oh, why? What's up?
It says connection is fairly good. Connection isn't stable. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm hardwired.
I've always been like in Nest. Like I'm on Wi-Fi, but I'm plugged into Nest. I've been like this for a long time.
Let me jump out and jump in.
All right. I'm not getting those messages. What's up, man? How you doing, Silhouette? I'm gonna read that super chat here in a minute. Hey, what? Hey, what?
Why is there two?
Yeah, you've entered two different ways.
Weird. Okay. How do I do that?
I don't know. Usually it does that like if I come on with my phone or something and I don't technically close out this one.
Okay. Well, it should be fine, right?
We'll
Oh,
see.
it's doing it again. Do you see the connection is
No,
unstable?
I'm fine. I don't see anything. You look fine to me. I don't see any. I've gotten that message before, but I don't see it on my end.
What the hell's going on? All right, hold on.
Your other thing did go away though. We'll get to you guys in a second, and we swear. It's a good thing this isn't like a podcast. He's gone. Jeez Louise, man. I'm gonna read your super chat once we actually get this shit figured out. Let's see. How you doing, everybody in the chat? Marco Polo. It is a fact that we need more movies that take place on Halloween.
We'll see if that works. It was trying to prioritize my Wi-Fi over my Ethernet, so we'll see.
What's it doing now?
It's not showing me the same thing, so I'm not seeing that little Wi-Fi icon.
You look a little blurry to me. Does that mean anything? Maybe it'll clear up. Can you just turn off your Wi-Fi? Like, what do you?
My Wi-Fi is completely off now.
Okay, so it'll be fine. All right. So let's get started here for real. This is just a chat. Thank God. Thank God it's not a podcast, or else I would have edited that part out. But no, it's actually gonna be shit. This is gonna be all left in because it's just a live chat. It's a live stream. So if you guys are watching this in post, hopefully you stick with us the first 5 minutes because that was a shit show. But how are you guys all doing? I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. Happy Halloween Eve. Marco Polo, Silhouette, Blaine, how you doing, brother? We got, let's see, got a super chat from Silhouette. Best movie set on Halloween is clearly the one where Busta Rhymes ends Michael Myers' life career in the OG timeline, and the parody film Stan Helsing. Gosh, I don't know if I've seen Stan Helsing or not. I want to say I have, and I just don't
haven't
remember
seen it. I haven't seen it. No.
But yeah, isn't that weird how technically Resurrection is the cap to the like original timeline? What an insult. You got Halloween 1, 2, then it goes straight to H2O, and then you have Resurrection. Some people just swear by H2O. I don't. I think it's fine.
It's average. It's average in my opinion.
It's a fine, okay movie. I'm not. It's so short. It's inoffensive in that sense, but I feel like Michael Myers is in it for 5 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's in the very beginning, and then I feel like you don't see him again to the very end when he's at the little campus or whatever, and then it's over. It's more about Jamie Lee Curtis, and we all know she's insufferable and her character sucks. But it's okay though. But then Resurrection is just terrible, man.
Yeah, so, Resurrection's awful.
Oh, Dangertainment. Yeah, so Todd's idea for this stream was to do a tier list, which he's going to drive. I'm excited about that because I've been using all my spare time to finish up the Hitcher commentary, which will go up in the morning. I'm officially done. I just have to render that bitch after we're done with this.
What about those unsolved mysteries?
I'm only one fucking guy, Todd. It'll happen.
I didn't know if those were going out this week or not.
How?
I love the last one, even though it didn't get that much traction.
Me too, but I can't. It's really funny, but no, we'll go back to Unsolved. Probably it'll probably go up business as usual like Monday. And then, I don't know if I'm going to do them back to back to back. I'm probably going to do every other. But yeah, that Unsolved Mysteries, the first episode, what is it called? Lake, what is it called?
Lake Will Haunting.
Yeah, that was a really, really funny episode. I I was laughing the whole time editing that. And believe me, those are fun to edit because they're so short and they're so easy to knock out. Something like The Hitcher took me, it just takes me forever, dude.
Oh, I bet.
It takes me not three like full days where I'm working all day, but three days of sessions. So, a couple hours a day. It takes me about 6 hours, I'd say, at a minimum. And now I've got to like make the thumb and all that shit. So it's kind of a nice refresher to do those little episodes like that. And hopefully you guys check it out. That one needs some love. I knew it was going to be a toss up. It's like, this is a little fringe. We're going to do segments of unsolved mysteries. How many geeks like Todd and me are going to really want to check
I thought
that
it was
out?
a lot of fun. It makes me want to do more of them, but I mean,
Well, no, those are great because they're evergreen. They might find a home anywhere down the line, but so much fun to do. I was cracking up about I try and time the edits when we show the footage on certain things. I love, like, what do you think of the intro of that when I show what I cut out?
You saw the cross-eyed dude.
Yeah.
Alan. I love that.
Alan's so funny. But yeah, so the beef of the stream tonight is going to be the tier list, but we don't do too many live stream. We haven't done too many just regular live streams in the past like couple of months. I want to start sprinkling them in like we've been doing the last few weeks. They're kind of nice to have because we can talk about stuff we don't really talk about on the podcast, or sorry, the commentary. Like, for example, I was going to tell Todd, I never even told him about Andrew Dice Clay.
No, you didn't.
I saw the Dice Man a few weeks back, maybe like a month ago. I took the lady to go see Dice, and we had
do his nursery rhymes.
He does. He always does, like the greatest hits. He does it at like the encore. Like, all right, like I got to do it. Hickory did, and everybody finishes the line. It's like a concert. He has his normal set, and he just closes the show with it. And he's the only comedian that's like that, where he like has to do them. Like it's like it's my stairway to heaven. I got to do the
machine. I guess that guy has to do that. Bert Kreischer has to do the machine every time, right?
Is that? I thought that was like a character. Is that actually a joke?
I think it's a joke. I think that's like his thing. He has to do every time his encore.
He's a fucking hack. I hate Bert Kreischer, dude. I think he seems like a nice enough guy, but I don't think he's that funny. And I
don't either.
And like you listen to his podcast, or Two Bears, One Cave, or whatever, him and what's his face, Tom Segura, and it's so funny. I actually enjoy watching the Trash podcast, that Trash Their podcast, and shit.
Oh, okay.
Those are better, just because. Oh, you froze up, Todd. Oh, now you're back. You sure your Wi-Fi's off?
My Wi-Fi is off. My VPN is off. Everything is off.
Okay. How do we look out there to you guys? That's all that really matters. So let us know if we look good, and if we're because this is a stream. Like, however we come off is going to be how it's not going to, like, I can't clean it up in post like a podcast.
I think there's a lot of people on StreamYard tonight. There must be, man.
It could
be the day before Halloween.
But anyway, if you listen to that kind of stuff with Bert Kreischer, it's so funny because all these like other channels will just rag on how Bert Kreischer does nothing but talk about himself, because he'll have guests on and he'll just dominate the conversation. He won't let the guest talk. And every time the guest is trying to like talk about something, Bert Kreischer always turns it around back on him. And it's like, we get it. You're really successful. You take your shirt off and now you sell out arenas. He comes off like a douchebag. Like,
everybody knows somebody like that too.
And it is pretty hard to watch. And Tom Segura is like that too, where he sniffs his own farts. And it's just, I do think Tom Segura is a funny stand-up, but yeah, they're just kind of jagoffs. But I think Tom Segura is aware of it though. Like, you know what? Whatever. I'm going to be an asshole.
Yeah.
He'll call everybody the pores. They just like flaunt their shit a little too hardcore. I mean, they got a great setup though. They make so much money from doing a podcast, and they're lazy about it because they don't even like do it anymore. Their podcast is Two Bears, One Cave. And like Tom Segura is not even around anymore. Like, he does like 1 out of every 20 episodes. Like, this podcast is falling apart.
Yeah.
But they keep it going, and it's just, it is what it is. But Silhouette, hell yeah. Thank you again for the $2. Dice is still around. Yeah. He's not in the dirt, man. He was so funny. He was.
Oh,
he was
man,
so
in the 90s, I loved him. Loved
him
so much.
His set was funny here too. It was obviously when he was really blowing up about 30 plus years ago, He was raunchy. He was considered raunchy for the time. It's not raunchy anymore because now
No.
every comedian is like Dice
Even
level.
female comedians are raunchy now.
Oh, they're all. His
Yeah.
opener was a fairly famous female comedian who is just dick and fart and pussy jokes. It's just yeah. So it's not breaking ground anymore. But he's the OG and he's really funny. And Dice kind of found a second wave with TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Dice has gotten a bit of a second wave of success with TikTok. And he's kind of like proto TikTok because before TikTok, he was, I think it was on Instagram. He was doing these basically TikToks. He was doing Instagram
Day in
live.
the life. Those are hysterical, man.
That's what he does. And so they were basically TikTok for TikTok, and now he's moved over to TikTok
with his manager, that
or
comedian,
anybody
lady.
And everybody.
She's
and
so
he goes up to people and puts them on the spot and says random shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's got some success on TikTok, and that helps him out. But which is funny because you think Dice is not Dice don't know how to TikTok. You think he'd be like that guy, but no. But his stand up was really funny. You know, he a huge bulk of it, he basically targeted this one guy in the crowd and basically made him part of the show the whole time, which is really funny. And I was, of course, looking at my wife like, God dang it, I should have sprung for the seats right in the center.
I wish you were getting roasted, man.
Well, she would have never wanted to be right in front because she knows how that stuff works. And you know, we had great seats. I mean, we were like right stage, but we're close too. But you know, it's the guy in front. If you're in the front row, you're basically signing up to be a target.
Yeah.
And be part of it. It's just how it is. And it's so funny because you know how he is with like ladies, dude. I would have loved to have seen like her put on the spot and Dice be Dice, dude. It'd be so funny. And the people that he got in this crowd, they were older, and like his wife was like 60, but she had big old fun bags, and he was going to town. Yeah. He was going to town on this old woman. Like it was really, really good time. And
I love that part. One of his comedy CDs, he calls it like a pregnant girl. He's like, "Oh, the shit he must have did to get you pregnant." He's like, "I bet he pulled on your tits like they're lug nuts, huh, honey?"
Oh, he still has it, dude. It was like all that stuff all night and just making people turn red and stuff. It was really funny. And you had, of course, you always have to have a heckler, dude. And
you had one. You had a guy there that was off?
One guy. Oh no. The guys that try and heckle to try and be an asshole, you always have that one person. So he was like in our section, like right by us, and he's of course like doing his thing. You know, you want to get called out, it's just somebody trying to be a part of the show, and then it's okay for a bit, and then Dice, of course, you go along with it for a minute, you shut him down, laughs, but then the guy keeps fucking doing it, and then like it's like, okay, now I'm gonna fucking kill you, you motherfucker. And then he's like, he was trying to get him kicked out, and so
did he do the joke, your load that should have been swallowed? That's what I think of you.
No, he didn't do that.
Oh God, that's what he did with one heckler on the CD, man. I love that part.
So the only thing he repeats is his nursery rhymes because it's like his highway to hell, and he just does it on the encore. Like, all right, I got to do it, and it's this crowd interaction. Everything else is fresh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so definitely recommend seeing the Dice Man if you can. And then a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, go ahead.
I saw Iron Maiden a few weeks ago. I saw Iron Maiden, which I've seen them 3 times now, and that was probably the best time I've seen them. I had a lot of fun. I had perfect seats. I saw them at the Footprint Center where the Suns play, and you know, I was stage left, like the second tier, so right overlooking the stage perfectly. I could see it's like those are my favorite seats in an arena. If I got to be in an arena, I want to be like to the left or right above the stage, and just kind of get the full view, and everything sounds great. And you know, Iron Maiden, they do this thing where they always baby their new albums, much to a lot of times the displeasure of like legacy type fans. Like, we want to hear the new shit.
Yeah.
You know, Iron Maiden refuses to be a legacy band. You know, Metallica does that too. I think Metallica does it to better success than Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden's huge. Outside of America, they're relevant. They're big. They play soccer stadiums. They're massive. In America, they're big. They're obviously playing arenas, but I don't think I don't know if they're escaping the legacy act, you know, thing like they think they are. Like they'll play their new album. They will play 5 or 6 tracks from their new album, and they will beat it into you. And it's just like, I just don't think. Just like I don't think Priest is that band. Like,
Priest only did like 2 of their new songs, I believe.
Yeah. Now, I really think you know, I mean, Metallica gets away with that. They'll play 5, they'll do it, and they'll get away with it. But Maiden's just not there. But with that said, they started sort of meeting fans in the middle. So they start doing these celebration tours where last time I saw him, the first time I saw him was the Seventh Son of a Seventh Son anniversary tour, where I don't even know if it was like an anniversary, but basically they're going to go out and reenact that whole tour from that album back in the late 80s. And they're going to baby that album just like it was the new tour. So it's like, whoa, I'm hearing like Moonchild and all this crazy stuff. It's awesome. And this one, they were babying the Somewhere in Time album. But they mixed it. They mixed it with their new album and Somewhere in Time, which is very like a cyberpunk, very Terminator, very Blade Runner influenced. And it's cool. Like, I'll take it. So it's like half of the set list was Somewhere in Time, which is amazing. But then the other half was the fucking latest album. And then you get a couple of other classics.
Did everybody leave during that time?
No, they sprinkled in it. Look, the new stuff is fine. It's just the new stuff is not the old stuff. You know, is
it as good as Priest's new stuff?
In my opinion, no. I think Priest's new stuff is fantastic. The thing with Iron Maiden is they kind of have the same complaint that Metallica people will say about Metallica is they don't self-edit. Like, they'll just like have really long songs and they don't know how to rein it in. And with Maiden, I mean, you know me, I have more patience with that with Metallica. Maiden, the songs are long. Listen to like their last 4 or 5 albums, and every song is like 8-9 minutes. It's like, all right, we got to wrap this up. Whereas the classic Maiden albums, they usually had that one epic at the end of the album, like Rime of the Ancient Mariner and things like that. And those are great, but now you're just getting like a whole album of these, and that's fine. But when they're playing 5 of those songs or 6 of those songs fucking live, it's like, all right, like I could be hearing Run to the Hills right now.
Yeah.
Or I could, because they're kind of like Pearl Jam too, where Pearl Jam, if you go see Pearl Jam, if that's your jam, pun intended, they're not guaranteeing you're going to hear any hits, right? Pearl Jam had a lot of hits in the day, and you could go see them and you're not going to necessarily hear Even Flow. You're not going to necessarily hear Daughter.
You got to give me something.
You might get one, you might whatever, but you know, I had a whole bunch of those bootlegs back in the binaural days and stuff. I had
a couple of those too. They had
even those, like, they have enough hits to where you could hear Why Go, you could hear Animal, you could hear all, and they're not playing these songs. You know, so they've kind of made themselves one of these Grateful Dead type bands where anybody that goes to see him is a hardcore, and they're gonna like any deep cut that they throw at them, you know. And I got Yellow Ledbetter and I got Black. I'm happy with that. So I kind of admire it. It's cool, but with Maiden, since they're doing that, I love the Somewhere in Time album, so I was happy getting all those deep cuts because there's only like one real hit on that album, so that technically counts as one of their hits. You know, other than that, I got like The Trooper, which is one of their staples. And then maybe Can I Play with Madness? All I know is like you got like 3 of their staple songs out of a set of like 20 songs. It's like you didn't hear Run to the Hills. You didn't hear you know, just tons of shit. So they're just kind of like a Pearl Jam type band in that regard. But luckily, if you see them, luckily I've seen them a few times. So between all of those, I've gotten a big chunk of all the hits I want to see. And then, yeah, last night I went and saw Opeth. If you guys like progressive rock or progressive metal or whatever you want to call it, and that they're one of the only one of my favorite bands that I have evaded. I've not seen live, and part of that is I've lived in the Phoenix area I've lived in Arizona for 10 years now, actually 10 years, over 10 years. And this would have been my grand opportunity to see Opeth. But in the last 10 years, Opeth hasn't really been Opeth to me. Right? I kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah, because their newer stuff kind of stinks. I don't know about their new album, but
pretty much since 2011, when they came out Heritage, and they just sort of polarized their fan base by going complete just progressive rock and, you know, turning the distortion down a little bit, no growls. And it's weird because I love that music. I love progressive 70s rock. And when Heritage came out, I'm like, I love Opeth. I love the bands that they're trying to be like, but it's not working for me when they're together.
No, he has too good of a growl to make that music.
But and they just kind of, you know, every album is very different, you know, from Pale Communion to Sorceress, and then the last album that is hard to pronounce. I'm not going to butcher it. They all sound very different from each other, but that's why I respect it. But and they're probably great albums. I've listened to them, but I've never really put in the effort to really get into them because they don't grab me immediately, and I can't not think about Blackwater Park. Or I'm like, oh, this could sound like Ghost Reveries, but it doesn't. So for some reason it put me off. And so in this last decade, I've lived here in a market where I've had an opportunity to see them a handful of times, and I just don't, because I figured that his voice was shot. I figured that's why he gave up the growling, because it's like he's getting older, and it's like, dude, my voice is shred. I'm just gonna sing. And then I used to see set lists from the last like few albums, and I'm seeing like all these tracks from the newer records. And as far as tracks from the older records, it's the tracks where he's not growling, like, which I like Window Pane, and I like stuff from Damnation. And stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But there's like 1 or 2, 3 songs where he's growling from like that kind of era. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to see this Opeth. I'm like, I don't know if this is one of my favorite bands. And if I've never seen them before, I don't know if I want this to be my impression of them. So anyway, I saw him because they got a new record coming out. It was already supposed to be out, but it got delayed. So he was making jokes about that last night. So we're touring a record that is not out. But everybody's losing their shit because the tracks they've released from it have growls again. And so it renewed my interest because I like the tracks I've heard, and I saw them live, and man, was it fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So great, man. And I watched footage and stuff online. They have like upgraded their stage show, and they played this.
Yeah, because when I saw them, they really didn't have like, I mean, a whole lot of stage show to actually like. They didn't have like pyros. They didn't have anything crazy. It was just, you know, but it was awesome. It was.
Did they have
fantastic.
did they have like just like a backdrop, like an Opeth backdrop?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't have pyro because the venue's not big enough, like Fire Code. They played this really great. We have so many awesome venues in our area, and I've still this one called the Van Buren that I've somehow still haven't been to, and there's been a million shows I've wanted to go and I just didn't. But I went there, and dude, this is a gorgeous place. It's just a perfect size. It looks like you can cram about 1,200 people, but it's all like a floor, and they kind of have a balcony, but it's just like a balcony where there's like a row going around it with like tables. So, you know, there's like fucking maybe 50 people in the balcony. It's not a lot, but the floor is big and vast. The venue is really pretty and really clean. And their stage show, it was like an insane light show, like kind of like a Tool. Mm-hmm. Like they were behind a giant looked like a giant just OLED monitor that took up the whole stage, and on their stuff. So it's like there's an insane, like crazy trippy light show that was going with the music, and it was really great. And like their keyboard player and their drummer, it kind of reminded me of those old U2 Apple commercials. They're like in the back row, taking up the left and right side, and the lights are going so nuts behind this giant monitor to where they just look like silhouettes, dude. They look fucking cool. And I'm watching the drummer play these, and he's doing like the fucking windmill, and you just see like a shadow of a guy, and it was rad. And the set list was a perfect representation, I'd say, of like their whole catalog. You know, they played the 2 newest singles. They played the title track from Sorceress, which is a pretty good song. It's one of the songs I dig.
Heir Apparent, I think they probably played that. Ghost of Perdition. They
played Ghost of Perdition. They played Heir Apparent. They played In My Time of Need, right? From
Face of Melinda.
You're looking at the set list.
Yeah.
So it was pretty well right. He's like, cool. They probably plays like you're actually reading the set list. But
no, but I was pretty sure they played Heir Apparent and Ghost of Perdition. I think they usually do.
Yeah, Ghost of Perdition's like their biggest song. But yeah, so fantastic. Let's see. Silhouette, what's going on here? Hold on. Iron Maiden think they're Meatloaf with these 10-minute ballads. Yeah, exactly. They're not Meatloaf. That they're not. I mean, they're still living. they're still warm.
Hey, don't be hating on Meatloaf.
I love Meatloaf, dude. I would have loved to have seen Meatloaf. I wouldn't have seen. I would have liked to have seen him when he had a good voice. I didn't
No,
want to
I
say.
wanted to see that Australia
No,
show.
I
Dude.
don't
That
want
would
to
have
see
been
him.
so great, man.
I would have liked to have seen him in his latter years, dude. It's one of those
Oh,
things where, look, if you handed me free Meatloaf tickets and I knew he was dying in the next year, like, Doc Brown told me the future, I'd be like, I don't know if I want this to be my memory of Meatloaf. I can't go and see him and just cringe because I love those songs so much.
well, I do
I
too, but I mean, I'd
Yeah,
love to
but
see him
why?
like that as well because it's just hysterical.
No, because that's like the whole Frankie Valley stuff going around. You see those like memes that go around of those shorts, like this is how much effort I'm putting into work today, and it's always videos of Frankie Valley. He's in his 90s, and somebody's clearly making him a victim of elder abuse and forcing him to tour for some reason. It's true because he comes out there and he's like a zombie. He's like barely moving. He looks way worse than Joe Biden, and he's not even trying to lip sync. You listen to songs like Sherry so high, and he's just
Well,
like
it's just like watching. It's
his
just like
lips are not even.
it's like
He looks
watching
like
Corey Feldman's greatness in the '90s and watching him now. It's just like, I mean, as good as he was in the '90s, now you go to the show just to make fun of him.
I don't think he was ever good. I mean, Todd's anyway. So what we're saying, show your gaming so you can game. Yeah, you're right, man. So he's referring to our gaming channel. So I created the gaming channel. So if we do game streams, they have to be over there now. We just haven't gotten around to doing it. But that's a good segue because what I 100% want to do is we started a membership. I still haven't been able to get the merch store linked. I got to figure that out. Just haven't had any time because it was giving me problems. But we have a membership. You can a YouTube membership, and if you guys join that, a couple bucks, no big deal, right? Buy us a coffee. We're gonna do at least one stream a month, and that is the perfect way for us to game too. And that'll just be an exclusive stream hangout session with a new Discord and stuff like that. We'll play games, we'll shoot the shit, we'll watch whatever you want to watch. We're not going to be beholden by the YouTube fucking chains. It'll be a good time. So there's that. But y'all seen the Salem's Rot? That's the James Wan. Is that James Wan?
That would be.
Salem's Rot's the sequel, dude. The zombie one.
That's a cool name there.
Yeah, well, Salem's Lot sounds like a metal band, dude. Salem's Rot, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I just came up with a band name, Salem's Rot. It's pretty good, man. I think I got to write that down.
Yeah.
It's like you have these bands like Gate Creeper that clearly just make a play on words like gatekeeper, like we're the gate creeper. Salem's Rot, dude. Yeah. Oh, so that's a James Wan thing. I have no interest in seeing it. I think it's HBO Max, right? But anyway, so that's been my couple of weeks talking about shows and whatnot. What is there anything you want to talk about for a minute before we get going into our tier list? Because this tier list has got a lot of shit in it. We might have to get going on it.
About 50 titles.
We're gonna have to bust through that. That's
we will. I mean, some of these titles aren't even worth talking about.
Okay. Well, no. See, there's a few of them I've actually seen a lot of them, but there's a few in there I haven't seen. If you guys will see,
and there's a couple that I haven't seen that you've seen. So
well,
I kind of threw those in there too.
But the listeners are gonna have to help us out. And
yes.
God, dude, why is my camera going out of focus again? It's so funny. Like I did a wipe off thing.
Take your Kleenex and just.
It's not. It's not, dude. It's clearly something's wrong with the camera.
Sherry baby.
God, I don't have a cloth,
that's a great
dude.
Song, by the way. Use your T-shirt.
I can't stretch it. Dude, my camera's like fucking a million.
See those titties.
My T-shirt's my camera's way up there. It's not like right here, man. I can't stretch it. Oh, by the way, I bought this Opeth shirt and I got burned really quick. So, right when I saw it on display, you can't. It's just the logo and it's in yellow.
I love that back. Is awesome.
Oh, I know. I thought it was the front. I just thought it was the front. It's like, but then when I got up to there, I saw this and I figured it was the back. And I'm like, that's fine. I'll put like a flannel over it. This was the front and that was the back. Look. I mean, it's fine, but
cool,
I wouldn't have paid for this. It's the old school record player and the O is in the look.
They have some awesome shirts too. Opeth does it right though. When it comes to
I don't know, but I'm a little burned by it. I'm like, fuck, dude, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, that old megaphone thing or whatever the
It's
hell
not
it is.
$40 cool. That's for fucking sure, man.
Oh, that's a good price for a concert shirt.
It's like, no, all sales final. Like, can I just exchange it? No.
Judas Priest wanted to charge me $50 for a shirt. I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't doing that shit.
I did tell that to my buddy. I'm like, hey, 40's not 50.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, sorry. What have you been up to before we get going?
Not much, man. Just getting ready for Halloween. I don't think I've watched anything that crazy recently that we've talked about last time. It's just been a crazy week, man. Been working back in the office, so I'm doing that again.
Yeah, I'm working extra shitty hours and making up time because I went to that Opeth concert. And I got a couple of long nights ahead of me, but worth it. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm just gonna assume a lot of you guys in the chat are like our same age. If I go to a concert and I've got to stand on my feet and I don't have a seat, it feels like I've been to war the next morning. And I figured out what it is because I can never, I'm like, I don't understand it. I just watched the show and I'm standing here. I can walk 10 miles and be fine. It's because I'm just standing still. There's something about it. It's not good on my feet. It's when I'm not like moving, I'll go to the gym. I can run. It's not a big deal, but standing stationary for like 5 hours destroys me. It's like lower back. It's your knees.
It's tough. Yeah.
I'd rather be moving. I'd rather be walking and moving. No problem. So yeah, dude, it's really, me and my friend were both complaining the whole night like a couple of old people. And he's like looking at me like, so you say that you sure there's an encore? I'm like, yeah, dude, there's always an encore. Like, oh, okay. Like,
oh, so you were one of those guys gonna leave before the encore?
Oh, I wasn't. Maybe he was.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, no, sorry, I did the driving. You're stuck.
Yeah,
I've done that before, dude. I went with a buddy who drove, dude, and he fucking made it. Like I told you, we went to Ozfest 2004, and he made us leave before the encore of Black Sabbath.
Well, I made you leave before Godsmack got on. So
Godsmack's not fucking Black Sabbath. We also left for Nickelback. Remember when Tommy Lee was playing at that radio festival? We actually didn't even hear Nickelback. We could hear it from the parking lot. It's okay. It's okay. We literally heard of Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
That's so funny, man. But anyway, all right. So why don't you go ahead and pull up the tier list?
Let me present. Okay, so these are movies that take place on or during Halloween. Let's just say that. Around Halloween or on Halloween.
We will say that. That's your that's Riverman's let me make myself clear. That's his Kamala Harris. Let's just say that. let me make myself clear. See, look at all these. There's a ton of flicks on here, man.
Quite a few.
Hey, you guys get a say in this. We're just gonna have fun with this. But so is this is your bag, Todd? Do you is there any rules that you've put forward with this? We're gonna do the wheel, right?
Or no, I have no rules. I do have the wheel though. So I have the wheel here.
So there's no limitations on where we can put these. There's just too many.
No.
Okay. Look at that fucking wheel, dude. Like there's so many things on there.
The wheel of names. I mean, you have a bunch of genres. You have comedies in here. You have comic book. You have action. You have adventure. You have majority of it is horror. But
hey, Silhouette's right. There's no F. You should add an F. Can you add an F tier?
Oh God.
Is it too late to add?
Yeah, I can go to normal view. I just don't want it here.
It's too late to add. We'll just have to call DF.
Yeah, it's called DF because I don't want to mess it up.
Just pretend S is like A and D is F. Click the screw. Wait, Silhouette saying click the screw button. Screw you, Benny. Where's the screw
one of these? Button? Oh, yeah. F.
Yeah, add a row. Just add a row.
Oh.
Dude. You're editing the row. Dude, you are a boomer. Okay, so go add a row.
Okay, I added a row. Chill, bro. Why is S red?
I don't know, but it's fine with me. It's fine. Let's just get going. F, we're there. Revival don't give no Fs. Oh, we'll give Fs. I'm already seeing a couple Fs. But let's just go in order, man. Oh, let's do the wheel. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So let's start spinning the wheel. We're gonna need some help here with the people in the chat. So
we're gonna. Do you want to we're gonna give every third wheel spin to the chat, and they get to choose where it goes.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Let's do that.
So the first one's gonna
be. First one's yours.
All right, go for it. Spin the wheel. So look, you guys get an opinion this time. Looks like a fruit striped gum pack, dude. So many colors. Terrifier. Okay. I haven't. Is Terrifier take place during Halloween?
Yes. The
Okay.
first one and the second one, I guess.
All right. So it's been a minute since I've seen the first Terrifier, but I remember what my feelings towards it. I thought it was solid. I thought it was very impressive for, what it was and the budget and what they did. I am going to put it as a high C though, which is
High
kind of
C.
mid. Yeah. That's me.
And
Silhouette.
I totally get that where you're coming from there.
That's Silhouette's hot take is they hates those movies. I didn't poor choice to start with. It was a random. It was at a wheel.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, no, the Terrifier movies are cool for what they are, but
we keep saying it plural, but neither one of us has seen anything past the first one.
I've seen the second one.
Oh, you did see the second one?
Yeah, I did see the second one.
Is it a huge leap from the first one in quality?
It's better quality, but it's just we'll get to it.
All right. Okay, so go ahead and spin the wheel, Todd. I mean, it's kind of cheap that we put like every Halloween movie on here.
I didn't put every one on here.
Oh, you
I put
didn't?
the
Okay.
first 4 and the newest ones.
Oh, did you get Halloween, you son of a bitch?
Oh, okay. So, well, that's an easy one. Of course, that's getting in A tier. Just kidding. Of course, it gets an S tier. I mean, it's one of the greatest horror films of all time. What can I say? Would you object?
No, it's got to go up on S for legacy alone. Since there's no rules on like limitations on these columns, yeah, it's got to go up on S. Yeah, Silhouette. First of all, we got more than that across all platforms, and yeah, we need more likes, guys. If you guys are in this stream, give us a like, help us out, drop us a comment. All right, so go ahead and okay, so the next wheel spin is for you guys.
Is the chat spin. So people who aren't talking that are watching this, because we know you're watching, this is for you. So tell us what you think this should be. Here we go. What does the chat get? Trick or treat.
The inferior trick or treat. Or treat. All right, so chat, you guys get to decide. Throw us out a few rankings. Where do you guys think the Sam, the one with the little pumpkin guy?
Yep, the Sam trick or treat. Silhouette. Batman's on there. It's a Halloween movie.
The Batman. This is Riverman's list, man, but it is during
it takes place.
Did you even see the Batman?
Halloween? I did. That's one that you've seen.
Then how do you know it's at Halloween?
Because I did some research here. So
all right. So Silhouette is saying Trick or Treat is a B. Does anybody have any objections? Because I think it's a good movie. It's very Halloweeny. I would say it's at least a B. Personally,
that's exactly where I would put it too.
All right. Any objections? Okay, it's a B.
Blaine
says it's an A.
Okay, Blaine. There you go. Pipe in, Blaine.
I would say unless somebody else can tilt it, it's gonna stay at a high B then. Because fuck it, give it an A. Give it an A. All right, so this is mine. I don't know why Todd has Amityville Horror on here.
Because it takes place.
Does it?
During Halloween, not on Halloween.
What are you talking about?
From the time span, it starts in late fall and then goes through Halloween.
Yeah, that's reaching, dude.
How is it reaching? This is a fall movies. Come on.
Okay, so then Rocky's a Christmas movie because it starts in it crosses Thanksgiving.
That's fine.
No, okay, whatever.
There's not enough movies on Halloween. I can't just do movies on Halloween.
Let's less talking, more spinning. Let's do the spin wheel. Fucking A. But you know what? If there was too many movies that took place on Halloween, we would complain that it was getting cheapened. Todd spelled idol wrong, but that's okay.
Idle hands.
Adele Hands. Is that like Adele Menzina? that chick from Frozen that Travolta couldn't say her name right at the Oscars. Wasn't that funny? You see that viral video where he's like, and the winner is Adele. He's like looking at the cue card. Idle Hands.
Right? IDLE, right?
It's IDEL. You misspelled it.
It's IDLE.
You flipped but you got it wrong.
I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how to spell it. I'm not the problem here. No, it's kidding.
This is on. I haven't seen Idle Hands since the '90s, so this is kind of on you in the chat.
No, this is me. Yeah, I saw it back in the day, and then I watched it with a commentary with Mac and Zach. So that was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. It's a fun movie. I don't have like a huge love for it, but it's a totally fun movie. I'm gonna say it's a C. Go ahead and throw it in front of Terrifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what are they saying in the chat? D. Sully says D. Blaine says B.
So,
yeah.
So it's fine.
Perfect. All right, I'm ready. Got to give me something harder than Halloween.
Terrifier 2. All right, let's just knock these out of the way. Todd's never seen it. I've never seen it. So let's give this
I've
to the chat.
seen it.
Oh,
I've
you have
seen
seen it.
Yes, that's what I said earlier. I've seen it.
All right.
I've seen it in parts because it's too damn long. And these movies are fine. I like the special effects, a little bit better budget, but people I own these movies, but people swear by them. It's not really my generation, but I would give it a high C. I would put it above Idle Hands, even though I've never seen Idle Hands.
Silhouette's like it's Todd's opinion then, but in my opinion, Terrifier is a F minus across the board. Yeah, I just I'm of two minds about the Terrifier craze. I mean, you've heard me talk about it, but I'm all for it because it just does nothing but great things for horror. It's going to make even the big studios realize that, hey, there's money in smaller budget. We don't need big actors, big stars. We can make money. And, movies like Terrifier, they have legs, right? You have people dressing as Art the Clown. They're going to have huge fan bases. You're going to be going into comic book stores and the mall in 20 years, if they still exist, and you're going to find Terrifier bobbleheads.
Yep.
You're not going to find, whatever fucking movie's popular today. They're just going to disappear. So, but at the same time, it's a little redundant. It's like we're trying to create a new slasher. It's like I keep wanting them to really come out with something new that wows. I've never been a huge gore hound like for this kind of stuff where it's like borderline exploitation. I'm just not that big into it. There's like no story because at Freddy Krueger, there's story, there's characters, there's atmosphere. Like I guess I'm speaking out of school because I've only seen the first Terrifier. Maybe they do build upon the lore. I wouldn't know. But I like the lore of Jason. Not as
good as Nightmare on Elm Street.
I like that Jason has a backstory. I like that Michael Myers and there's a whole lore and stuff. And Haddonfield is a character and Springwood's a character basically. And then Terrifier, at least going off the first movie, it's just a random set piece with a random clown that's appearing out of nowhere and killing people. It's more like Faces of Death than anything. At least that first movie. And it's just all about the shock value and. Then at that point, it's really not a lot.
Which is cool. It just doesn't have a whole lot of substance to it. Which it's kind of taking over for Trick or Treat Sam. That's what it's doing now.
Well, yeah, Trick or Treat Sam was the last mascot to come out.
Yeah.
Just do this. Okay, so who's got the next one?
Chat.
Oh, chat. All right, so this is your guys's.
No whammies. Stop. Okay.
Night of the Demons 3.
Night of the Demons 3.
I've never seen Night of the Demons 3 myself. I did buy the Shout.
I own it. I
bought the Shout Blu-rays. I just still haven't cracked it open yet. Naughty. But I watched the second one. I know we did a commentary of that, which by the way, that commentary got fucking removed some years ago.
Really?
So it's not even, yeah, we got to redo it. Night of the Demons 2 got totally blocked worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was a good one too. And that one had a lot of hits. It's too bad. Which is why it gets blocked.
So in the chat, anybody see Night of the Demons 3? Which if you haven't, I can help you out.
Blaine's calling it a C. Okay. What do you call it?
I would call it a D, but that's just my opinion.
Because 2 is pretty good.
2 is pretty good. 3 stinks.
3 is real bad.
Yeah.
Is it as bad as Wishmaster Goes to College, dude?
I don't remember that one.
Wishmaster is Wishmaster 3. Wishmaster goes to college.
I don't remember Wishmaster Goes to College.
They don't call it Goes to College, but that's what it is. Wishmaster 3 takes place in a dorm on a university, and it's just like ghoulies go to college and all this fucking shit. It's like when you can't afford to realistically take him to space, you go to college.
Yeah, I don't know. Where do you think we should put it? Blaine.
Well, he gave it a C, so you gave it a what'd you give
I
it?
gave it a D.
Well, it's the chat, so give it low C. It's their spin. I would give it low C to average out. Yeah, give it all the way at the end.
Okay.
All right, so hit me.
Here we go.
I want Pet Sematary 2. Give me that Pet Sematary 2 so I can give you the obvious answer.
Oh, you got Amityville Horror.
Yeah, Amityville Horror. I don't think this belongs on the list, but I'm still going to go with it because I love the movie. Why not?
Why doesn't it belong on the list?
Because it's cheap, dude. So what about, so Legends of the Fall is a Halloween movie because it goes over the span of like fucking 15 years. At some point, Halloween crossed.
Well, it's a fall movie. Come on.
All right. I'm trying to see, like, I love this movie. It is a personal favorite. Part of me wants to give it S, but I don't want to take it too seriously because, yeah, I'm going to give it S.
I would give it an S too. Absolutely.
I love this movie. It's not, it doesn't have the icon status as Halloween, so I can't, in good conscience, put it
I think it's
Halloween.
up there with it, man. It's not as good as Halloween, but I think
it belongs in the
good.
it belongs in the S tier, but I can't put it up there with
a lot of people still don't like Amityville Horror. I don't understand it, man. They shit on Amityville.
Hold on. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds was in that 2000s Amityville remake. So why isn't the remake in here? Why isn't that here? Same.
Well, the remake shit. It'll be an F. Everybody knew that.
Well, you should have put it in here because I would have loved to talk.
There's some F's in here, I'm sure.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, it wasn't good, dude. The silhouette. That's when Ryan Reynolds wasn't exactly a super bankable star. I think he was fading, and he made a big comeback at some point, and he made another huge comeback when it came to that first Deadpool. But The Crow, you can have that. I would love to talk about The Crow because I don't think it's great. It's overrated.
Where's The Crow on here?
Yeah, you should have put him in alphabetical. It's do so many names. Where is The Crow, Todd?
Right here.
Okay. So what is your take on The Crow?
So I'm not a fan of The Crow either. I mean, I love Brandon Lee. I was never a fan of this movie in the 90s. I'm still not a fan of it now. I don't get it. I don't get the Crow remakes either with our boy Edward Furlong. For me, I would give this a D.
So my opinion is I want to like The Crow. I just can't. Like, on paper, it sounds cool. The whole concept of the graphic novel is cool. The concept of the character is cool. I even like I said, I love Brandon Lee, love Ernie Hudson. I like all the supporting. Is it Michael Wincott? Is that his name? I might have been mistaken. The bad guy, he's in Alien Resurrection. He's the bad guy. You got Bai Ling is in there, dude.
Bai Ling, yeah.
Her claim to fame when she goes to all these cons, like, I was in The Crow. Want to see my tits?
Well, she was selling the 8x10s. I remember that.
Want my 8x10 of my tits?
Yeah.
I did an interview with Bai Ling, and Todd lost it.
She was nice. She was a real nice lady.
And we lost that footage. I would have loved to have that footage. Because I was talking to her about Dumplings, dude. Because she was in that horror movie, Dumplings.
Dumplings was great. That was a great
Dumpling
movie.
was a really, really good movie. But it's like, Blaine, the Crow has great villains. I like the setting. On paper, it's great. I don't know what it is. I think the acting, as much as I love Brandon Lee, his acting hadn't gotten there yet. I think he would have, but this is the same guy that said, you have the biggest dick I've ever seen on a man.
Yeah, I remember seeing it in the 90s twice, and I didn't like it in the 90s at all.
And his delivery, Shelly, you're gonna pay for what you did to Shelly. His acting's fucking terrible. And Ernie Hudson's fantastic, but he puts in an honest day's work and everything he gets hired to do. The little girl's annoying.
Was this a flop? I can't even remember.
Yeah, I don't think it was a hit in theaters, and it gained ground in on video and stuff, and just grew this giant cult status.
Yeah.
So, and Alec Proyas is interesting as a director. It just wasn't hitting for me. So I would call it. Yeah, I mean, it's Todd's. Todd can call it a D all he wants. Like, part of me would probably be a little kinder and give it a low C, just because it has so much going for it. I just don't know what it is that doesn't stick for me. I don't know what it is. But
Eh,
who is it now? Is it Chad again?
chat. Here you go, chat.
Silhouette said it's a masterpiece. Wow. Yeah, people love The
Hmm.
Crow, man.
Yeah, this wasn't for me.
Okay, Jack. What do you guys think of Jacko?
1995's Jacko.
Where's the thumb for this?
Right here.
What do you guys think of Jacko? I don't think I've seen it.
It's a low budget 1995 film about a man with a
Jacko.
pumpkin on his head.
It's about Michael Jackson, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Jacko is wacko.
That's probably where they got the name from. I mean, because Jacko was very popular at the time.
Yeah.
No
You're
opinion.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Yeah.
So, okay, Todd, take it over.
Never see it. It's entertaining. I think it's fine for what it is. I mean, it's pretty damn low budget. I'll put it below The Crow. How about that?
There's doo-doo and feces all over the wall. It stunk so bad.
Sorry, chat. That wasn't a good one for you. Nobody's ever seen it. There's doo-doo.
It stunk so bad. Go ahead. All right. This is up to me. No whammies.
Focus.
All right. Can we just get this over with fast? I'm not the best guy in the world to really fairly rank these, so I'm just going to go off how I enjoy it. I don't enjoy these types of movies as an adult. For me, it's an F. I saw Hocus Pocus. I don't like the first Hocus Pocus, though. I don't have any nostalgic.
Is this 1 or 2? I can't tell from the picture.
That looks like 2, dude. Is that 2?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have any nostalgic attachment to the first one. And, that's the only reason why this one exists. It's a Disney Plus film. And I watched it with the lady, and, it was just a rehash. It's just more of the same, but just, I think the thing is I feel like they captured the spirit of the original just fine. I just don't care about the original. It's just not for me.
They hyped it up way too much. Like I watched it with the old lady. Dude, it is pretty bad.
So Silhouette says we agree on something at last. It's an F. And Blaine says he hates legacy sequels. So you guys both hated it, Todd?
I didn't enjoy it. F would be right where I would put it. Absolutely.
But the thing is when I watched it, I'm like, anybody that says they hate it, but they love the first one, I think that just tells me their love for the first one is pure nostalgia.
I don't love the first one anymore. Like, I loved it when I was a kid, but now, no.
But I know people that do like the first one, and they couldn't wait to see it. And if you don't like it and you love the first one, that's telling, because I watched them and I'm like, I think they're similar in tone. And I think if you love the first one, you would at least like the second one. But if you like the first one and you had a problem with the sequel, that just tells me that everything you hold with that first one is just member berries, right? I always talk about how I never watched the Indiana Jones movies until Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out. I had never seen them ever. And Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out, and my buddy was a huge fan. And he says, and he wanted to have he wanted to go see it. And he says, let's have a marathon. Let's watch the first 3. And then right after we're done, we'll go see the 4th one. So I watched all 4 of them on the same day at the time. I know there's a 5th one now, but I watched all 4 of them. And then, everybody hated Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but I'm like, I just watched them all for the very first time with virgin eyes on the same day. And I thought Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was more of the same, to be honest with you. And my favorite one was probably
Crystal Skull was shit, dude.
Yeah, but again, you watched them growing up.
I thought Last Crusade was the best, and people didn't like Last Crusade.
I thought Last Crusade was the best. If I was picking a favorite, it was Last Crusade, because you had the Sean Connery back and forth buddy film thing. But outside of that, I'm like, I didn't get the absolute vitriolic hate that it
Temple of
got.
Doom's good too, though. I mean,
Yeah, but everybody got such an uproar of vitriolic hate about that fucking fourth movie. And I'm like, guys, it's not that fucking bad. It's not that far from the fucking tree. It's you guys are just looking at shit through rose-colored glasses. And it's just, but anyway, let's move on.
who's
Who's that?
next? It was what did
Well, I
you
just said
pick?
Hocus Pocus 2, so it's you.
It's on
The
me. Okay.
Sanderson sisters, dude.
Ugh. Bette Midler.
I wouldn't fuck any of those chicks with Todd's dick, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, you got Halloween 2.
This is the Rob Zombie one, I think.
Oh, do you have both of them on here?
I'm just kidding. No.
Okay.
This is an S tier. I would definitely put it up here at the S tier. It's a staple. I know some people like it better than the first one, but for I still can't put it over the first one. I mean, the first one, I'd rather watch the second one now because I've seen the first one so much, but the first
I
one
don't
is
think
the best.
this. Do people like the second one better than the first one?
Some people do.
I think. Look, I'm sorry, you guys are all posers. I've been singing the praises of Halloween 2 my whole damn life, and people shitting on Halloween 2, and just now it's their fucking
Hey,
favorite.
I didn't like it either, but now I like it. So,
But it's just like everybody's just fucking just kills me, man. Where were you guys? I was always there. What else was I? There was something else that was recently I was thinking about that was getting a lot of love, and I'm like, guys, I've been. Oh, it reminds me of Trick or Treat with Sammy Kerr. It's like, guys, I've been there for a long time. Now everybody's buying that fucking Synapse 4K, and of course it's sold out. I'm like, how many of you guys are scalpers, and how many of you guys are just FOMO fucking 4K collectors that buy everything?
yeah, pretty much all of them.
And like I was looking in the comment stuff on like the socials and people that were posting about the pre-orders for Trick or Treat, and there's a lot of the people saying things like, "Man, is this worth a blind buy? Never seen it."
Oh my god,
That's just the collector's market. Those
you're
people
gonna
that fucking,
spend 50-60 bucks on a damn blind buy.
and of
You're
course people
crazy.
are like, "Absolutely." I'm like, God, you guys, come on. Anyway, all right. So where you who's next? The
Chat.
chat. Yeah, I would agree with Todd on Halloween 2. I love Halloween 2. I think it's fantastic. I'm not grading it on what it did to the franchise because I do agree. Like, as I get older, yeah, the whole their siblings thing is shit and all that stuff. But it's fun for the movie. I don't let it.
Absolutely.
But no, I do like the original concept that they should have never been brother and sister and all that stuff. I think that's better. I just think they keep fucking up trying to reboot the franchise and taking off from the first movie. Just let it. I think it should have been one movie. How about that? Why does it have to be a fucking franchise?
Yeah,
What?
no, I agree.
And hold on, Silhouette. Thank you so much, bro. He says
Thanks,
offers
man.
open. Don't be cheap. Facebook scalper. Absolutely. Screw those guys. They got me those. Synapse got me on that. I dropped 60 bones on that.
I did too.
Never again.
We've been waiting for that for like what 20 years.
And they saw us coming. They knew that there's the hype. So like, well, let's gouge them. They want it. They're gonna pay it. Let's gouge them. All right, Ginger Snaps chat. Blaine says it's a B. I think Ginger Snaps is a lot of fun.
I think he's spot on with that. But Silhouette. What do
yeah.
you...
Anybody else got? I would say it's a B. I think it's a nice place.
I think it's a fantastic movie. I just feel like someone's okay.
Yeah,
Ginger
we got
Snaps
a B.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and just put it there. It's a good flick. I haven't seen it in a few years. I wouldn't mind. I've never bought it. I need to get it one of these days.
Yeah, it's.
I don't think is it ever going to get. I don't think it's going to. You think it's going to 4K?
Probably no. It's one of those early 2000s movies where it was probably filmed digitally, so I'm sure that it's not going to look any better on 4K than Blu-ray. So,
all right, so let's spin that wheel. It's I'm up to bat.
It's all you, baby.
Todd's got Addams Family on here, but he doesn't have Addams Family values
because that wasn't set during
look. It's Thanksgiving, but you know damn well there was 4 weeks that passed. You know damn well they went over Halloween. They just didn't show it in the movie.
I don't think you saw this one. Do you want me to take this one and then you can take the next one?
Yeah, it could still be my turn. I don't care. I've never seen Ghost Watch.
Okay.
So just I don't have an opinion on it. So just go ahead and contribute. Yeah, whatever you think it is.
Ghost Watch. So if you like Late Night with the Devil, this is a BBC type
Big
of
black cock silhouette
spoof. It takes place during Halloween. It's a ghost film of a haunted house haunting. It's
silhouette says
excellent. It's an excellent. I would put this as an A.
a D.
I think if it hits the Halloween / fall aesthetic perfectly. If you haven't seen this, I would highly recommend watching it. So it's a mockumentary.
Silhouette says it's stinky. That's an L for you, River, and it's far below an F.
No, Ghost Watch is fantastic. What do you have against Brits? Come on.
Oh, that's a loaded question. The incest. Their breakfast. They eat beans and toast for breakfast.
Well, I'd eat sausage for breakfast.
They eat blood sausage for breakfast and beans and toast.
What's blood sausage? Is that just like uncooked sausages or what?
No, blood. I think blood sausage is the same as like blood pudding, which blood pudding, it's legit blood. Like it's like fucking, isn't it like bone marrow and blood? And it's.
Why would you eat that? I mean, what are the benefits of eating that?
And then I like shepherd's pie though. I mean, none of their food sounds appetizing, but shepherd's pie is
gross,
good.
Dude. What's a shepherd's pie? Is that like a shepherd that like
shepherd's pie is
cream pies or something?
Shepherd's pie, think of it like a pot pie, but the filling is like lamb stomach, sheep stomach, like the sheep.
Okay, so like gyro type of meat.
Well, that's lamb. I'm talking about like dirty sheep, like fucking like haggis. And there's like it's got haggis and like sheep. I don't know, man. Weird stuff. But go ahead. Let's. This is Todd's real turn now.
Oh God.
Take 31. This F. Let's just move on.
No.
This is a terrible movie, guys.
You didn't like 31?
If you want to see Malcolm McDowell in fucking weird drag,
you didn't like 31, dude.
It's terrible.
Yeah, we did a commentary on that.
It's absolutely atrocious.
That is an F-. That is the biggest pile of shit.
I mean, Rob Zombie, he didn't have much creative juice in the tank, dude. I think he's a hack. I think he's an absolute hack. I think he's a one-trick pony. He got lucky, and even then, he's in that. Look,
I wouldn't say he's a hack, dude.
I do. I think he's in that camp. He's in that Tarantino, Eli Roth, Ty West. Even if you want to count Planet Terror, and you can Rodriguez in there too. He's just this guy that's rehashing the 70s, and he got lucky because he ripped off much bigger movies, threw it in a blender, and he got lucky with Devil's Rejects. But even Devil's Rejects isn't amazing. Everybody acts like it's,
House of 1,000 Corpses is a better movie,
and it's just totally fucking redundant. It's just too.
See, I used to like Devil. Well, I liked House first, and then I like Devils, and then I went back to House.
They're fun. They're fun movies, but people that think Devil's Rejects like this masterpiece, I'm like, dude, it's not a fucking masterpiece.
No, it doesn't hold up as well as you think it would.
I like the making of featurette of Devils that was on the DVD.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half. Yeah,
much better than the movie. Like it's so much fun to watch that stuff. But yeah, anyway.
Chat.
Blaine says
Lords of Salem's good. There you go.
El Super Beasto, you love that. That's a shit movie. I don't like it. Lords of Salem's not good either.
I like Lords of Salem, Blaine. I should have put that on here. That's a Halloween movie, isn't it?
I don't know, but it's not good, so whatever. We don't have any more room for any more movies, man. Look at all these movies we still got. I mean, I could start. I'm starting to be able to see the font now, the print.
Ooh,
oh yeah,
stupid.
Who is this? The chat?
Yep.
Oh, guys, this is an A. This is an S, guys. Or
it's up to the chat.
It's up to you guys. Where do you guys put Ernest Scared Stupid? I'll accept an A too, but come on. Ernest Scared is S. Hold on. We got anybody? Anybody wants to fight that?
Silhouette and Blaine say S.
Awesome. Ain't even gonna troll with that.
Okay, where would you put this?
Oh, but you can put it in the back. We're not gonna back of the bus is fine. We're not gonna
Okay.
We're not gonna get crazy now and say it's better than Halloween.
No,
But
I agree. It's awesome, which I wish it was out on some sort of physical media where you can actually find it.
I have it on
You have to
Blu-ray.
you have to buy this thing on like Voodoo for like $15. I'm like, I'm not paying $15 for digital code. So
I have both this and Ernest Goes to Jail on Blu-ray, except I can't find my copy of Ernest Goes to Jail on Blu-ray, and it fucking pisses me off. Like I have no idea. And I'm starting to think the last time that I actually broke it out and watched it was with my brother when he lived in Tucson. And I'm thinking, did I fucking leave that fucking shit there? And he's done moved away and all. Like, did I fucking lose my Ernest Goes to Jail?
he probably sold that off, dude, and he's living large now. He
It
probably bought a
really,
new car with that. What do you,
really pisses me off, man, because Ernest Goes to Jail is my favorite. I think it's so fucking funny. I really, really hate that I don't have a copy of that I can find.
I have a DVD copy if you want it.
I used to have a Blu-ray. I can't go back.
I'll give it to you if you give me the Day of the Dead Contagion DVD.
Can't find that either. So
I know. So
keep
you're not
wishing.
getting it. All right.
I don't want it. I mean, I don't want your shitty DVD.
This
I'm
is
above
on you.
that. I've transcended this DVD culture.
Night of the Demons.
Oh, okay. Night
First
of the Demons.
one.
Yeah, Night of the Demons. I'm going to give this an A. I don't want to just give everything an S willy-nilly, but this is a great movie. I'm going to give it an A.
I would put this above Ghost Watch. It is fantastic. It's
Yeah.
great. Everything about this movie is fun.
And it's my first introduction to corrosion of conformity, man, because he had the corrosion of conformity sticker on his van, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what is that sweet fucking sticker? Yeah, great movie. I remember watching that in the early 90s on like one of the movie channels late at night. I love the concept of the concept of the Survive the Night movie. I love those. They're so much fun. And you know, now I've come to realize that's like a whole subgenre. And I love it, dude. And
I saw it in the theaters a few years ago with Linnea. She was introducing the movie and she did a Q&A, and she did this one, and then she did Return of the Living Dead, which I thought it was really cool. And she is super nice. If anybody ever, if you have a chance to meet Linnea, highly recommend it. She's
what's
awesome.
What's your favorite Linnea movie? Savage Streets? I'm just kidding.
No, it's Return of the Living Dead. I mean,
do you like Return of the Living Dead better than Night of Demons? Because I feel like there's a competition there.
I do. A little bit. I do.
Because I like Return of the Living Dead. I just don't know if I love it as much. Some people jerk it off like hardcore. I'm like, I don't know if it's.
I actually like Return of the Living Dead 2 better than Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, I might as well. I got that soundtrack in the mail yesterday.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't end up getting that.
Yeah, I didn't pull the trigger on the Night of the Living Dead release.
I haven't yet either. I will.
Yeah.
Once I get paid.
You got paid? So this is Todd here.
Adam's Family.
You know where this goes. This is an A.
Which when I was younger, I wasn't a huge Addams Family kid. I was obsessed with the Munsters, which I still am obsessed with the Munsters. As I've gotten older, I saw Addams Family Values in the theaters.
You did?
In 93, yes.
Nice.
With my uncle and my cousin and my brother.
Your Uncle Fester, dude?
No, my Uncle Don.
So the second one's an S, but this one's an
A. And I, as I'm getting older, I don't know. I a lot more appreciation for the Addams Family. I wish that the Munsters would do more, and I wish Rob Zombie didn't butcher whatever the shit he put out. But yeah, I would give this an A. I really like Addams Family a lot. So
yeah, it's fantastic. It's the I know there's a huge trend of just remaking all these old TV shows into movies that would, especially in the early 2000s when you had stuff like the A-Team and Starsky and Hutch. Technically, and then the Brady Bunch movies too, which are hilarious. But I think
the first one's good.
I think they're both funny. I'm tripping with the Bradys. I like the second one better.
The second one's really?
Yeah, with
I
Tim
saw the first one in the theaters. I remember.
Tim Matheson. I think he's so funny. Mr. Martin, what do I do? Stop whining. I just like I think the second one's actually better than the first one by a good margin.
Nah, I don't know about
I've
that.
watched it all, yeah. But anyway, I think I'm hard pressed to think of a movie that did it before the first Addams Family. Was there another movie, because like maybe in the 80s, that was made off a classic TV show?
That I don't remember, man. Honestly,
You know, especially some, yeah, I don't know. But the Addams Family movies are far and away the best. They're so great.
they're very fun.
And Raul Julia, I mean,
He nails that role. I mean,
if those are the only two films he ever did, he needs to go in some sort of Hall of Fame, dude, because
Yeah.
he's a A+. Give him all the Oscars. He's amazing. Okay, Hocus Pocus chat. What do you guys give the first Hocus Pocus?
yeah, it's on you, chat.
Bubble.
Wake up. Boppo, I'm in trouble.
I mean, I'm personally, I would put this right where the fucking sequel is. You know,
Blaine gives it a C. Silhouette, you give it an A. Or no, that was the last movie. That was Addams Family.
give it a C.
All right. Let's gonna live it a C.
Okay, so I'm up to bat now. There's a lot of fucking movies, dude. We gotta get through this shit.
Well, I mean, we've only been on for an hour and 20, so.
And
Oh,
we're
May.
like we're like an 8 through the fucking wheel, dude. Jeez. Okay, so this has been on my watch list for so long, and I still haven't seen it.
You haven't seen May. Okay.
I still haven't seen it. It's been on my watch list for too long. Got to see it, but I still haven't. So you guys are going to have to help me in the chat. Riverman can
I'll
put
help
his 2 cents in.
So May is a lot of fun, man. I love Angela Bettis in this film. I'm very surprised by this film when I first saw it. I had no expectations going into it, and I thought it was great. I would give this a B. I would put that up against Ginger Snaps. I think Ginger Snaps and May would be a good double feature. I mean, it's that early 2000s type of movie, so cool. I really enjoy it.
We'll run with it. All right, spin the wheel.
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay. This is easy for Todd. Did you pick up the Blair Witch 4K? Did you pre-order that?
It's not on 4K.
Second sight. Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Well, still, did you pick it up?
I did with the original work print. Yeah, with the director and everything. With all
I was tempted to score that because I haven't seen it since that came out. We rented it, we bought it, and I remember really liking it. And I think I get this feeling like I would like it even better now.
It's one of the greatest horror films, I think, out there. I mean, it's top 10 worthy, and that's why I put it in as an S tier. It's phenomenal.
Cool. S tier. Well, Blaine says it's an S as well. Silhouette says A. I'd say A. S is good. So, all right, let's keep it moving. Is that Second Sight, right? Is that still available for pre-order?
I think Diabolic or
I just haven't been spending the money, man. But that's why I didn't get.
I haven't either.
I
didn't get. There's a few titles that I
didn't get the Night of the Living Dead vinyl either, and I've already, I feel like it's killing me. Like I feel like I got to get these things. All right, Halloween 3. Is this the chat? Lucky.
Yeah, this chat.
Lucky Ducks. This one's a controversial one. Blaine says it's an A. I think it's I think I would agree with you.
Oh, I agree with Blaine, but it's Silhouette says C.
So I mean, if it's we have to split that. We got to split the difference and call it a B then.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a high B because it's great, man. It's
I would call it a high A. It
captures the season to the T.
Yeah, so I'd call it a high A. I mean, I think it's
Tom Atkins is great.
There's only 3 good Halloween movies, and it's the first 3 in my opinion.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, 4 is good too.
Nope. Well, hopefully I'll get it. I'll get to put it where I think it belongs. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Halloween 4 does have Halloween vibes, like in spades. It's the most
especially in the
Halloween.
beginning.
Yeah, it's if we were grading on that,
Night of the Demons 2.
why'd you have an H there? It's throwing me off. Like, what the hell is this?
What?
You NOTHD. I was like, what the hell is that?
I
stand for?
did this really quick.
Okay,
tonight.
Night of the Demons 2. It's fun. I've only watched it once or twice in my whole life. But you know, I think it's fun. I think it's either a low B or a high C.
Yep.
Help me out. Where would you want to put it?
I'm right there with you, brother.
So go ahead and pick one. You got so Blaine says, Blaine, are you calling it a C? Let's call it a high C.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It is a lot of fun. I do recommend watching that if you haven't seen it.
I do recommend The Lobster.
And your phone number? Oh, Hellfest.
All right. Who is this? Todd?
Yeah.
Good.
So Hellfest is a horror themed amusement park movie that some people like are obsessed with this movie. Some people love it. I ended up getting it. I picked it up. It was $5 on Amazon a few years ago, and I thought it was pretty shitty. I couldn't get into it. There's a lot of people that are obsessed with this movie, but it's worth a one-time watch. I'm glad I only paid $5 for it, but
I never seen it.
Where is it at here? Here it is, Hellfest. I put it right here, a D.
Take your word for it. All right, let's hit it. Chat. Oh, you got Once Bitten on here? I didn't even see that.
Yeah. Ooh, chat.
You know, this is a good one to talk about.
Yeah,
this one isn't. Where are you guys putting this? Because I think this movie is not amazing, but it's not bad. 2018 Halloween it's got merit. I don't think it should exist, but you know what? It's not one of the worst Halloween movies. Let's put it that way. I actually don't think any of the Gordon Green trilogy are the worst Halloween movies. You know, I think those belong to. I'll probably put the Gordon Green trilogy above H2O even, to be honest with you. No, it's not S. Come on now. Ishmael, what's up, brother? Let's see. Do you guys have any sort of appreciation for the house cabin setting in the woods horror subgenre? Well, I mean, we love Evil Dead, so that's like the granddaddy, right? It's the one everybody tries to emulate, but I love Evil Dead. I love Evil Dead 2.
Ishmael, what were you put Halloween 2018? We're seeing C's and we're seeing B's. So Blaine's.
I would actually say Halloween 2018 is a B personally. I think it's a solid movie. I think it's fun. You know, I'm not going to be too hard on it. I think it's is Halloween Kills on here too?
Yeah, it should.
Okay,
it should be on here.
Yeah, cool. It's on this. Did you put you got all three of the Gordon Green? Okay.
Yeah. I did the first 4 and then the Gordon Green movies.
All right. So is this mine next?
Yes.
I kind of want to. I hope I get one. I'm actually because I've been getting these ones I don't really want to talk about or I don't have any authority to speak on. Let me get a good one. Fucking E.T. God dang it. It's fine. It's a C. Let's move on.
A C? You give E.T. a C?
I don't love E.T. Yes, I gave E.T. a C. You feel me? I gave E.T. a C. You feel me? Feel me?
Oh man, I don't like that score.
I've never had any sentimental attachment to it. I've never just been huge into it. I mean, you're taking liberties here, giving it a high C. Who said we're giving it a high C?
I would give this a low A. I love E.T. I think it's great. I think it captures, especially Halloween time, very, very good. What?
Silhouette agrees with me. He says he gives it a C as well, but Blaine gives it an A, but it's my pick, so we're gonna go with C.
I'm with you, Blaine.
Let's go ahead and give it a low C. Let's just grind his gears a little bit here. It's a low C. Put it all the way at the back.
I'm not losing any sleep over it.
Oh, he didn't even move it. I told him to put it a little low C.
Oh,
no, it's not. No. Compared to all these other movies, I wouldn't put it below him. I wouldn't put it below fucking
movie, no.
Hocus Pocus and stuff. All right, moving on.
Hocus Pocus. All right, whose turn is it? Mine.
Yeah. Jeez.
Die before ET, except after D.
Okay, well, we know Todd's getting his favorite movie of all time here. House of a Thousand like co-eds? What does that say, dude? Your typos are all over the place.
I did this really quickly.
House of a Thousand co-eds. That sounds like a good movie. That sounds like a fucking porno parody, dude.
So I remember seeing this in theaters. Back when it first came out, the theater was packed. We had to sit in the very front row because I mean the thing was sold out over and over again. There was a lot of anticipation going into this movie. I didn't know what the hell it was. Nobody did. Everybody hated the film except me. I loved it. I thought it was great. And it is perfect for Halloween. And I would give this an S tier.
Oh wow. I hated this when I first saw it. We rented it on VHS and I hated it. But then I watched it again on Blu-ray some years later, and you know what? I dug it. So I personally think if it was my pick, low B at best. Low B.
Well, it's not your pick, so sorry.
It's not. I think in S is ridiculous, personally. It's absolutely
it's a lot of fun, man. It's not as good as these movies, but
well, I'll go to sleep just fine tonight knowing Rob Zombie has to know that he ranks below Ernest.
This is his only good movie.
He ranks below Ernest Scared Stupid. He still has to live with that.
I would give House or Devil's Rejects an A tier, but yeah, House is definitely S tier for me.
All right, so moving on. Chat, this one's all you guys. We're not going to intervene here. Whatever you guys want to put it, it's gonna go. How high?
Yeah, how high is that here? Yeah.
God,
Karate Kid. Oh man, this has got to be up there.
No, Chat decides.
Okay.
Chat, where does LaRusso go?
I love yes. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. They have the Halloween party. He dresses up like a shower.
The skeletons. Yeah.
He dresses up like a shower. Yeah, it's definitely Halloween.
Everybody's
Miyagi's carving pumpkins. Yeah.
Everybody's giving it a B, so throw it up on the B somewhere. Better or worse? You think it goes in the end of B or a low B? High B?
It's got to be. I would put it here, but that's
all right. We'll deal with it. Okay, moving on. Time allows. It's funny. We're digging away at this list, but it doesn't feel like it's getting any smaller. You look at that wheel. I still see a million titles.
Oh,
dude.
There you go, Aaron.
All right. Let's just put this on S and get it over with. And I'm going to tell you where. It's not about like whether or not it's an S. It's about where it goes on that S list.
That's fine. Wherever you want to put it.
For me, God, personally, what movie do I think is more fun to watch? I think it's more fun than Halloween. Can I say with the cultural impact, can I really put it above Halloween?
You can put it wherever you want.
I'm putting it above Halloween. Fuck everybody in this room.
Okay, there you go.
It doesn't have the cultural impacts, but dude, just this movie is too important to me. It is just so much fun. And nothing ever hurt me or cut me deeper than when I showed it to my wife the first time. And she's like, I hated that movie.
Really?
She's like, you didn't like that. And everything I was like, I feel like you don't like the soundtrack. It's like, she's like, I think that was the worst part. Like, she's like digging at me more. I'm like, oh.
As she's saying that, you're saying, I feel you fading away.
No heart, no soul. I don't know what I married.
Yeah, I would. I think you're spot on.
I should have threw her out of the hot air balloon. Would it be funny if she told me that, like in the hot air balloon? That's where we got married. Oh yeah, I hate that movie. I'd be like, whoops.
No, I would put it right there too, brother.
All right. Oh wow, that is a good idea, Ishmael. Imagine an Ernest Henry team up movie. I think Henry should have been Nash in Ernest Goes to Jail. That should have been your villain, not the twin. Nash. Like it's Henry after he got arrested, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Monster Squad. Todd's got this.
That wasn't. I had Late Night with the Devil. I didn't Monster Squad.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would put this in A tier. I think this is the best movie of the year so far. I'd put it.
I'd have to put it in the lower just because it doesn't have the pedigree yet.
I think it's up there. I would put it above Ghost Watch, behind Night of the Demons. It's great. And
Did you pick that one up?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I
Who
pre-ordered
put that?
that.
Who
Yeah.
put that one out?
Second Sight.
Is it Blu-ray only or 4K?
No, it's 4K.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's great. If anybody hasn't seen it, watch it because it's a great Halloween flick.
All right. He said that like Trump. Anybody catch this? Like Todd's talking like Trump sometimes. You have his like. It's a great flick. It's a great flick. It's your future president.
Might talk like my president. Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta talk like our future president.
How high chat?
How high chat? What do you guys? Yeah, I guess how high takes place goes over Halloween. I don't even remember. How high goes over Halloween. You guys need to put this where it belongs, dude. How it's high. It's Method Man and Red Man.
How high chat?
Yes, Mr. Dean Cain, sir. It's not a good movie, guys. Yeah. Blaine says it's an F.
Blaine says an F.
Throw that shit in the toilet, dude. How low? That's a good one.
Okay. So an F plus or an F?
F's F. Yeah, whatever. I'd rather watch How High than fucking Hocus Pocus, so that's fine with me.
Me too.
All right, move on.
I actually watched How High a few years ago, and it is terrible, man. It's so
not
bad.
Good. They are capitalizing on, hey, people love that Friday. How many more hip hop artists can we throw in a comedy? It'll do money.
Yeah,
all the monies.
I went into it thinking it was kind of like High School High, but it's like High School High is like a masterpiece compared to How High.
John Lovitz, dude.
That's funny, man. I love John Lovitz.
How High is a Zach movie. Mac and Zach have talked about How High a million times. They've done a commentary for it. Yeah, How High sucks.
Okay.
How High sucks. We'll have to do one of these for Christmas so we can put next Friday after next on there.
Yeah.
Why am I getting these fucking movies? I've never seen Hell Night.
You never saw Hell Night?
Never saw it.
We just talked about this a few pods ago, I believe.
Well, that's great. I doesn't mean I saw this.
Hell Night is a decent Linda Blair film. It's nothing great about it, but nothing terrible about it either. For me, I would probably put it at a B I'd probably put it at a low B. I would put it above Halloween 2018. So there you go.
I'm gonna put a reminder in here to watch that. I mean, it's in my list, but yeah, okay.
Ooh, I got Trick or Treat.
Oh yeah, because it's your turn again. Fucking dumb.
You could take this one. I got the other one.
No, because well, I mean, I don't even know you. It's yours. Go ahead. You know where it belongs, though. You do the right thing. Look, this movie's imperfect. I admit it's not perfect, but this is a fucking S. You fucking you chicken fuckers. It's not the highest S, yeah. I'm not gonna necessarily put it above Pet Sematary 2, but I've gone on record a million times. The only imperfect part about this film is like the last few minutes. Him driving.
You don't like Act 3. I like that. I think it's cheesy and corny and stupid.
Look, it's not the whole Act 3 that's bad. It's just the last scene. It's a little like half baked. Like, did you guys not know what to do? But it doesn't. But the movie is so great that I don't care. It's like it's fine. It's not like just because the last 5 minutes has me scratching my head, it doesn't ruin everything. It's not a big deal. I kind of wish. I also feel like you should see Duke again. I kind of hate that you don't see Gene Simmons again. I really wish you did. I kind of feel, but yeah, fantastic movie. Do you really? Is that where you put it in the S?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
just how rewatchable it is, man. You can watch that thing any time of year. It's great.
Play my tape for me, Joseph, or die. Can't wait to get. I can't. My
brain scan ripped it off.
It's getting ready for shipping.
Oh, really?
I got the email that it's getting. It got. So it'll probably get dropped in post tomorrow. They got the tracking number.
Okay.
So I mean, obviously, I'm not going to have it for Halloween, which is tomorrow, which is a fucking bummer. But I'm going to watch this shit in the first week in November. I don't care.
Yeah.
All right. Who is this? Chat? Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
All right. Halloween Ends is this is going to be one that I think changes for a lot of people over time. I just think it's going to be one of those movies where people are going to have revisionist history about it. But so Silhouette says, Oh, Blaine says C.
Wow.
Silhouette says a generous F. I think I think it's I appreciate that they were trying to be ballsy. I don't think they landed it. It's got some really stupid shit in it. But like I don't completely hate it. You know, it was just trying to do like a Halloween 3 thing where it's like, hey, let's just fucking turn it on its head a little bit. And maybe it'll be seen as like its own good movie by itself. But it's still not the worst Halloween movie. People act like it is. I'll watch Halloween Ends over Resurrection and H2O any day. That's my opinion.
I wouldn't.
Where do you put it, Todd? I'm just curious.
I would put this in F. I thought this movie was terrible.
You
The
think
whole Corey Cunningham thing is so stupid.
It is really stupid. I just don't think it's an F.
I actually think Halloween Kills is better, and I didn't like Halloween Kills.
Oh, I hope I get.
I know you like Halloween Kills.
Well, so anyway, we got a C, we got an F. Todd's got an F.
Split it.
Yeah, so you got to put it in a D.
We could put it above Hellfest.
You guys don't like your new best friend Corey taking down and beating up Michael Myers in a fucking sewer and taking his mask and absorbing all his powers, dude?
Terrible, terrible, terrible. Ooh, this is a good one. Scary Movie.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Scary Movie's a classic. I mean, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And the Wayans, how topical. The Wayans are coming back for the new one.
Oh, really? They're doing
that?
one?
That was the news. That was the big news today. The Wayans brothers got the right. They're back. They're directing, and they're going to be in the next one. They got it back.
Okay, good.
So, I mean, the last time the Wayans brothers did that movie was a really different climate. So let's see if like that kind of humor flies today. But
this is one of my first DVDs.
I mean, like, is this a movie that I live and die by? No, but dude, when you see it, you can't deny how fucking hilarious it is. I'm gonna give it an A.
Where? Back, front?
Oh, put it in the back. I mean, put it in the back's fine.
Yeah. I always thought it was funny when they showed the picture of the football player with his baby dick or whatever. He pulls out the Polaroid, dude.
I like Miss Man. Oh, sit down. Take off your bra if you like. He's smelling the panties, dude. Like, and that's so topical because you know what's funny is they like saw the future because now that's like a hot topic now is like you have these people that are, different genders. I don't want those people like in the locker room with my daughters. They saw it. Miss Man is 100%. Oh, sit down. Take off your bra if you like. I think it's
panties.
So funny. Miss Man. Remember he saw a skirt and his balls fall out, dude.
Yeah. I need
so
to rewatch that. It's funny.
Do you like Don't Be a Menace?
Yes, I love.
Don't Be a Menace is fucking hilarious, dude.
Speaking of a movie I love, it's not this movie. Herbie Halloween is
Hubie Halloween.
Awful.
Hubie
Whatever.
Halloween.
This movie fucking sucks. This is probably Adam Sandler's worst fucking movie.
Oh, it's not his worst movie. God.
I think it's his worst. Where's Herbie Halloween?
Hubie Halloween. Say it right. Jeez.
This is an F minus. This is a G.
I think you're a little too hard.
No,
on it.
it's not. It's terrible, dude. It's
I
so
think
bad.
I think Adam Sandler set the bar so low to where I would say this movie.
This is like The Water Boy during Halloween. And
I would say it's a C minus.
No.
It's totally. I think it's harmless, dude. I think this movie.
Harmless.
I'd rather watch this. I'd rather watch this movie than fucking Grown Ups.
No, I'd rather watch Grown Ups for 50 times.
I don't look. He doesn't have a lot of good movies to begin with. We're just
Blaine says it's funny. Oh no, Blaine, say it ain't so.
Silhouette loves Adam Sandler.
I like Adam Sandler too.
I think Hubie Halloween is absolutely harmless. It's not great. It's not good. But I don't think it's the worst thing he's ever done, dude. I mean, dude, he did Jack and Jill.
I'd rather watch Jack and Jill.
You're fucking lying to everybody right now. You're a disgrace to everybody. Your ancestors.
I'd rather watch Jack and Jill.
No, come on.
Jack and Jill would be a C compared to Hubie Halloween.
When Jack and Jill are passing each other, blowing each other farts in the movie theater, dude.
Yes, that's funny.
Brilliant comedy.
Well, I like fart comedies, so yeah.
You probably like Not Another Teen. You probably like that movie.
I did like Not Another Teen
Not
Movie.
Another Teen Movie. What's the God? What is the one that had Drake Bell? There's like they had a scene where they had a fucking animatronic cat shitting himself in the toilet.
Oh yeah, what movie was that? I
Was that the
remember
one
that.
Drake Bell? Was that not another? I don't remember what that one is, dude. But I remember going to see that with a bunch of people, dude. Like, and then dude, a buddy of mine just fucking dying. He was gonna throw up, and I remember like everybody else is like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is like the lowest fresh.
I'd probably laugh at that too.
It was so stupid. All right, so is this me? Who is this? Is this the chat?
It was just me because I got Herbie Hancock. Yeah.
So it's the chat. Guys, come on. Where are you guys putting Halloween Kills? I think Halloween Kills is a fucking A.
You know where I'd put it.
I think Halloween Kills is tons of fun. I think Halloween Kills is my favorite Halloween movie after the first three.
You're crazy.
It's a hot take. People hate this movie. This movie is balls to the wall fun. It is just, I get it. Evil dies tonight. Everybody, jokes about that, but think about it. Laurie Strode is bedridden in a hospital the whole damn movie, so she's kind of out of commission. It's great. She's not annoying me throughout the whole damn thing, and it's just Michael Myers on fucking crack. Like he had this is if Michael Myers drank the shredder ooze, the super shredder ooze, because he's just fucking like when he takes out all those firefighters and first responders at the start of the movie. Yeah, is it ridiculous? Yeah, but you know what? At this point, I'm just eating popcorn like Michael Jackson. Like I don't care. Like what are they gonna do? Shit on the legacy of this fucking franchise anymore? Like it's just balls to the wall and him fucking killing people. And I find it really fun. In fact, I kind of been wanting to put it on lately.
Well, yeah,
it's
fun with that.
It is the best of the David Gordon Green trilogy, and
I don't think so. I'd rather watch 2018. That's just my opinion.
I rank this as my fourth favorite Halloween movie behind the first three. I don't even care. It's a lot of fun. Hey, Silhouette.
What the hell did I just do with that? Where's it at?
Thanks for the $2. He says evil gets butt fucked tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. I'm just really forgiving of this one. I think it was just so much fun. And
I hate this one too. Where's the chat put it?
Okay, so Blaine said. Okay, so Silhouette said C. Blaine said B. You know what? I'm making an executive decision here. It's a B plus. We're gonna meet that in the higher end because I think it's an A. But let's go B plus. Right under Halloween 3. Under Halloween 3. Under Halloween 3. Under Halloween 3.
It's not better than Karate Kid.
It's not your choice. Under Halloween 3. Under Halloween 3.
Ugh.
I
think Kid's one of the greatest 80s films of all time.
And you know what's so funny, guys? Even if you hate these movies, as somebody that loves John Carpenter, I bought the vinyl soundtracks for all these, and they're great. And the Halloween Kills soundtrack is fucking awesome. Awesome. And it's got a great new version of the theme.
Play it backwards, I'll tell you to kill yourself.
Yeah, well, dude, what do you have against the soundtrack? The score?
I'm just kidding, dude.
That Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills, those fucking scores that John Carpenter, they're better than they're awesome. They're so good. But anyway, whatever. What do I know?
What do I know?
Yeah, I love that, Ishmael. John Wick Myers. That's why it's so fun, dude. Like at this point, just entertain me. I just fucking let me have fun, eat pop. Because I love it because I maybe that's why ends sucks, because you get like crippled old man Myers who can't even fucking feed himself or probably wipe his own ass. He can't fight off Corey. But then the guy in fucking Kills is like injected with hair. It just crack, dude. I don't know. I just polar opposites.
You're taking this one too. I haven't seen Once Bitten in 10, 12 years.
Oh, this is mine anyway.
No, that was your. The chat. Oh, okay.
Once Bitten is, I'm very nostalgic for it. I used to watch on USA up all night, all the time when I was a kid. I remember it very well. I've seen it so many times. I don't think it's like an amazing movie. A lot of it's nostalgia goggles. I would say it is a very, very high C. You know, it's just it's a Teen Wolf knockoff.
Would you put it above E.T.?
Yeah.
And Night Demons too.
Yeah. It's a Teen Wolf knockoff with vampires. Even down to his friend that likes him, and she's like friend zoned, right?
Mhm.
It's just like Michael J. Fox, but it's a lot of fun, you know. Silhouette, you never seen Once Bitten? You should watch it. It's better than Earth Girls Are Easy. Oh, who got this?
Changeling.
Todd?
I got this one.
All right, that's a fucking S, dude. You better make me proud.
So I just saw Changeling a year and a half ago, and like Aaron was saying, this is an S, and this is a high S.
It's an elite tier.
This is up there for me. This movie's creepy as hell. The soundtrack score is amazing and highly recommended if you haven't seen it. If you're into ghost stories, you're who stars in it?
George C. Scott.
George C. Scott, yeah. And he's fantastic and a great actor. And yeah, it's creepy as hell.
Yeah, it's an amazing flick. And I'm looking at our S tier so far, and you know, I would move it around a little bit, but it's pretty close. You know, The Changeling, I think as far as like just movies that I think are genuinely scary and my type of scary movies that actually creep me out, it's Amityville Horror. It's The Changeling. I'd say
Same
The
with
First
me.
Exorcist. These are in a league. They're in a league. I don't even consider Blair Witch quite in the same genre. They're just
I really would. You need to go back and watch Blair Witch.
I'm not saying I just don't think they're the same genre. I feel like slow burn 70s horror. It's just I just think The Changeling should be in the same discussion as some of those other movies from the era. But okay, so moving on. This is Chats.
Yep.
And Silhouette says he's never seen The Changeling. You should watch it, man.
Yeah.
It's a very slow burn movie. It's a very mood movie. But check it out. I've got both 4K releases.
Oh yeah, both. I see. I just have one.
I have who put it out the first time?
It was
Second Sight's the new one.
Severin. Second Sight.
Yeah. Severin is not as liked.
Yeah.
But I actually own both, and I can't be bothered to even sell my Severin copy because I just love the movie. I'm like, I'll keep it.
Yeah.
All right. So who is this?
Chat Casper.
Oh, Casper. Come on, guys. Be nice to Casper.
Yeah, Casper's great.
Silhouette says it's a S. Anybody else got anything? Really? I don't think it's not an S, but hey, it's the chats. This is the chats.
Yeah.
Does anybody else? We got to like balance this out. Does anybody have any umbrage with his ranking of an S? Ishmael, what say you? Blaine, what say you? Okay, Blaine says it's a B. That's what I was looking for. Let's average this out. I'd say it. Let's put it on a low A. I think Casper's a great.
My wife would give it an S. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. My kids love it. So
you guys bought the PlayStation video game when you visited me in town that one time. That didn't work when you got home.
No, it didn't. It kept skipping.
Therapist to the Dead. I used to like the voiceovers in that game, dude.
She loves that game.
It's I never really understood how to play it. Like, what is the point of this game? Like, you're just going around the mansion isometric. Like, what am I doing? You're getting scared by Stinky. He pop up. Yeah,
she's pretty pissed when she got home and she found out that it didn't work. Then she's like, "Oh, what am I gonna send it back?" You know.
You always get a copy on eBay. You should have tested it out on my PlayStation before you left.
I probably should have.
Oh, who got Pet? Is this me?
You.
Oh, okay. Pet Cemetery's S tier. Love it. Love Pet Cemetery.
Yep.
And I think Pet Cemetery 1 is, basically every bit as good as the second. I just have a personal attachment to the second one, but I totally get it if people like the first one better.
First one's great.
First one's a creepy movie. The second one's
Pascal is really creepy. Zelda's creepy. Where would you put this?
Well, God, I would put it. Let's put it right after Halloween. That's where it's going for me.
Okay. Blaine says B.
No, Blaine said S.
Oh, he said S. I'm sorry.
He changed it. He changed it from. Oh yeah.
He was talking about B for Casper, I believe. Yeah. Okay. I like our list here.
Our Rumble stream disconnected. I don't know why Rumble always gives us trouble like that.
Old Monster Squad.
Overrated.
Fun movie. It was a bomb in theaters. I enjoy it. It's kind of like the Goonies, you know. It's if I grew up more with Monster Squad, I'd probably like it more. But it's fun. Like
I rented it. I remember being in the 4th grade and we rented it from the same place I rented Haunted Ween and stuff. I rented Monster Squad, and I've never really loved it.
I like it. I think it's solid, but I like I said, I didn't grow up with that. I watched the Goonies all the time. Never really watched Monster Squad.
See,
It's
I
fun.
never cared for the Goonies. I mean, it's fine.
I love the Goonies. It's great. Yeah,
because you like Feldman. You even love little kid Feldman. You fucking weirdo. I know.
Well, yeah, I like Friday the 13th Part 4.
Guess you're right. Okay, so who's next?
All right.
The chat.
All
right, we're narrowing it down, guys.
Got 11 left.
Jeez. Sleepy Hollow. This is a solid movie.
It is.
It definitely has atmosphere. I mean, as the
you can cut it with a knife, man. The atmosphere.
Kelly Lee, what's up? I love all slasher flicks. Well, then you should have tell us what your thoughts were on Halloween Kills, because I seem to be an outlier with that one because I love Halloween Kills.
Sleepy Hollow. What do you think of Sleepy Hollow? We got a B, we got a C. Kelly, what do you think? Ishmael, what do you think? Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp.
Ishmael says he hasn't seen most of these movies or not in a long time, except for the more famous stuff like Halloween, Pet Sematary 2, things like that. Is Pet Sematary 2 famous? I feel like is that like becoming the new Trick or Treat where everybody like now it's like,
I don't know.
Because I feel like, is it going to have its day?
Because I feel like it's going to have its Trick or Treat 4K box set. I don't know.
I will rebuy Pet Sematary 2 on 4K, and I won't.
I would too.
Yeah.
We got 2 B's and a C. We can go with a B. So Kelly, give it a B.
So 2 B's and a C. That works out to be probably a low B.
Low B.
It's a fun movie though.
It is.
I enjoy it. Okay, so it's me.
Silver Bullet.
Oh, it's me. Silver Bullet's fantastic.
Gary Busey.
I'm gonna give Silver Bullet. I don't want to give it too much. I don't want to put it in the ranks of some of those greats, but it's really good. I'm not a huge fan of werewolf movies in general, but this is the
there's
best
not
one.
very many werewolf movies.
It's either a low A or a high B. I really, really like this movie. I love the preacher. He's a great villain. I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a high B. You could put it above Halloween 3 if you want.
I gave this a low A. I love Silver Bullet.
I mean, I think a high B is a great score. Doesn't mean
it is a great score. It's a great score. Blaine gave it an S.
Really?
Huh. Silver Bullet B. Okay.
It's a really good movie. So, okay. Look, Scary Movie 2. Now, the question is Scary Movie 2 funnier than the first one?
I think it is.
It's ridiculous. Cast this demon out of me!
All these enchiladas.
Take my strong hand.
Yeah. Where he based the turkey with his tongue, dude. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Scary Movie, the first one, but the second one just, I don't know. They just go overboard. And with the ghost or whatever, or the invisible hand that's giving her,
Yeah, the blowjob.
Yeah, blowjob. Yeah.
So funny. I think it's perfect where it is. Like just one peg over the first one.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the chat. Those enchiladas.
You didn't see that coming. I show my kid that all the time. He thinks it's hysterical.
I love the close up the flies.
Yeah. It stinks in there.
It's so funny, dude. It's so.
You didn't see it coming.
Oh, Pumpkinhead. This one's an interesting one. What do you guys give this? Because I think this is a pretty mid movie.
Overrated.
It's okay, but it's mid. But it's whatever you guys think.
The first act is good. The rest of it's shit. But it's up to you guys.
Little hillbilly kid gets killed, man.
Yeah. It's up to the chat. A.
Oh,
Okay, Kelly.
Kelly says it's an A.
Okay.
Blaine says it's an A.
Okay.
Oh, Blaine says it's a B. A and B. See, I would have put it probably in a low C, but let's meet him in the middle here. Unless Silhouette has something that could tilt it.
It's up to you, Silhouette.
Where do you think Pumpkinhead lies? We got an A from Kelly. We got a B from Blaine. Yeah, so let's I'm throwing up right now. Be right back. Okay. So let's go ahead and give it a high B. That's where we have to put it.
High B. Okay. So
yeah, it's got to go above. Hey, it's got to go above Silver Bullet, man. High B.
Where's Silver Bullet at?
It's the very top of the
okay.
B. This is sacrilege. Above Halloween 3, dude. Now yeah, well, it is what it is. Okay, so next one. I'm up.
7 more.
The longest tier list. I've never seen Donnie Darko.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Never cared to see it. I don't know why I keep escaping it, but I'm just like, I know what it's about. I've heard. I'm like, I've never been in the vibe, so you can kind of.
Donnie Darko is a fun movie. It is like people like worship this movie. I don't. I see it for what it is. Jake Gyllenhaal is good in it. And it's fun. It's a solid movie. I would give this movie a B. I think it's a good movie. But it's not my favorite.
Silhouette says the sequel's in the Z category. Silhouette said it was a C. Jonathan Lipnicki kid, what? Lipinski says Lipinski. Lipnicki. I don't know. I think that's funny.
6 more. Halloween 4. Here we go.
Oh, so Riverman gets this one? Fuck.
No, I just went.
No, you took mine. So it's your turn.
Oh, I took yours. Okay.
I've never seen Donnie Darko.
Okay. So Halloween 4. Halloween 4 is not bad. I give it a C. C+, high C. I think it's better than Monster. I wouldn't put it ahead of E.T., but all these other ones I'd put it ahead of. It's a solid film.
I shit on it, but it's not like it's just compared to the others. It's okay. It's fine. It's very mid.
I rewatch it still to this day. So, chat, this is all yours, chat.
Hopefully, you guys get you get all the Batman movies. Oh, Dark Knight.
Batman Forever.
All right, trick or tweet. Yeah, and he's like, trick. So stupid, dude. Hey, face.
Okay, I wouldn't blame you if you put this in S tier.
Yeah, it's up to you guys, man. S tier for Silhouette is S tier for Batman Forever. But Blaine says F. All right, we've balanced it out.
1 for F. Well, okay,
I think this movie
Silhouette.
I think this movie is a high D or a low C at best. But it's up to you guys. So we're S and F. We're right in the middle. So that's putting us at a C. Does anybody else have anything that wants to bring it lower? Anybody? Okay, go ahead and put us. But please, we got to put it lower. We cannot put it above Halloween. We can't put it. Yeah. Oh, you can put it above Hocus Pocus, dude. I don't care. Is that Hocus Pocus?
Is that Hocus Pocus 2? Oh, that's the first one. Never mind.
All right. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Isn't it funny that Batman Forever's on this list?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Oh, look at this. Will's getting really looks like what's that game? Simon. Now it looks like a Simon game, dude.
Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, fuck this movie. I hate musicals, dude. I love Meatloaf. I love Tim Curry, but I think Susan Sarandon has some nice jugs in her back then, but it's not a good. I don't like musicals. Down the pooper, dude. It's a fucking F for me. Whose is this?
This is yours.
Oh, mine? F.
Yeah.
Bye.
Lowest?
Look, what's your opinion?
I enjoy Rocky Horror. I'd probably give it a B.
Okay, what do you guys?
I love the score and soundtrack, and it's just I don't know.
All right, so I'll work with you here.
But I like musicals though, so
I fucking hate musicals.
Up to you. It's up to you, man. It's up to you.
It's just it can go anywhere on the F. If you want to put it above how high, that's totally fine. You can put it at the head. I just don't like musicals.
I'll put it in the F minus. It's fine.
Okay. Method Man's happy right now.
You're
Todd's
taking
never
this
seen the-
one. I've never seen this one.
All right, the Batman. I mean, you guys can help me out in the chat. The Batman's all right. Let's see here. Kelly Lee, Ghostface from Scream was based off a real life serial killer that happened in Florida. I mean, aren't they all? Because aren't most slashers like usually based
Florida
off like, real
Men.
stories? Oh yeah, Florida Man for sure. The Bat. Okay, so Silhouette says it's an S tier Kino movie. The Batman. I'm just so over this, and I'm over Batman. I'm over all. But it's it's okay. It's too long. This movie is too long.
That's why I never saw it.
It's I would say it's a low B. Yeah, go ahead and put it on low B. I'm fine with that. I have no desire to ever watch it again. It was fine.
So would you recommend me watching it?
It's worth
Or no?
watching once. It's just they basically do like a 7 type movie where they try and make him more like, because Batman is known as the world's greatest detective. And in this movie, they try and approach Batman like that. Like, hey, in the movies, they never actually explore him being a detective because that's what he was. And so you have the Riddler, who's basically like a terrorist. And, he's like 7 killing people, bombs, and you got to figure out the killer. So they try and do something new with it, but it's just all right. Okay.
Chat.
Oh, we got 2 more. That's it. This is chat. The Flesh Eater and Dark Knight.
of Scarecrow.
I haven't seen this since the 90s. I don't remember it too well. We rented this back in Kentucky as well.
It's fun.
It's a TV movie.
This is for the chat.
It's chats. What do you guys think of Dark Knight of the Scarecrow?
Have you guys seen this one?
Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, Silhouette's giving it S. Joe Bob did this one, so maybe I'll have to watch it finally and rewatch it again with Joe Bob. We rented it back in the day. I just don't remember it enough.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a solid TV movie. Anybody want to? You love the vibe of it? Vibe of it.
It's if nobody else steps in, this is gonna be an S tier.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate.
It's up to you, Silhouette. I mean, it's the chat.
Blaine, anybody else got any other votes? Kelly, anybody got any votes? Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. You know what's a bad TV movie? Strays. You guys ever seen that piece of shit?
No, I never saw Strays. I know what movie you're talking about, but
I remember I had never seen it. Blaine said A. Throw it an A. I remember Strays being on TV, but I didn't watch it. And then I actually bought it on a shout sale, like in October a couple years back.
Yeah.
And I just bought, I bought it to get the free shipping. Well, why not Stray? I watched it. I'm like, guys, it's fucking bad.
Really?
And it's still like in its TV fucking 4:3 format. It looks.
Oh, what's wrong with that? I mean, I like to see it in its original aspect ratio.
It's a bad movie, though. I dare you to watch Strays. It's shit. It's basically like Arachnophobia, but a poor man's Arachnophobia, and it's got cats.
I don't like cats in general, so
it's really stupid. Oh, is this mine?
Yes, Flash Eater.
I've never seen it, so it's basically Todd's.
Okay, here we go. Flesh Eater, fun movie. Nothing special about it. Special effects are solid. Heinzman's fine. I would give this a there, and we're done.
Okay, let's take a step back and look at what we've done here. The greatest movie of all time is Pet Sematary 2. It has been decided. It is at the top of the heap. It is a classic. I would have liked to. I really think we should have made a tradition to do Pet Sematary 2 commentary every year.
I know. Well, we can still do it on Friday if you want.
Just do it every single. Would that be overkill if we did it again? Because I kind of want to do it again.
Well,
because we've never done it with video, and we've never done it with like having the footage. I
never seen anybody die before, or I never knew anybody that died before.
Guys, fuck it. I say we do it again.
Might as well. I wasn't really planning on. I didn't know what to do on Friday anyway. So if you
Let's
want to do
do it.
that,
Let's do, and it'd be kind of fun to get somebody new involved that hasn't done them before because we've done it. That we should try and make it different. I mean, it's already going to be different, but I would love it if we got some new heads on that one. But anyway, I think we should do it. But until then, this is the list. So Rocky Horror is the worst movie of all time, and Pet Sematary 2 is the greatest movie of all time. That's how it is.
how high is better than Rocky Horror? Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with the S tier though. I mean, we got Pet 2, we got Pet 1, Halloween, Trick or Treat, The Changeling. We got
Blair Witch,
Amityville,
Ernest.
all the greats, all the heavies are up there. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good list. I don't think it turned out too off base at all.
I think the only one that I think might be a little off is Halloween 3.
Oh yeah, Halloween Kills isn't.
Well, I think Halloween 3 maybe could be an A tier, but
yeah,
I don't know.
It could have been.
It's splitting hairs, man. It's fine.
It could have been low A. Yeah, no. Once you kind of get through all of them and you kind of find out where other ones are placed, then you kind of have like revisionists, like, oh, maybe now that I'm seeing where this one ended up, maybe Halloween 3 is an A. What am I thinking?
It's funny that we have Batman Forever in here and Karate Kid.
I'll give you Halloween 3 as an A, but you gotta trade it with Ghost Watch or something.
Yeah, we do that.
Just swap them.
Oh.
And put Halloween Kills in place of Night of the Demons. Let's get Halloween Kills in place. Dark Night of the Scarecrow. No, I'm the only one that really likes Halloween Kills, I guess. But yeah, dude, everybody seems to like. Blaine says do it as far as doing Pet Sematary 2. Ishmael says dig it back up and do it. Hell yeah. That's actually that's a great. Okay.
Well, Friday night we'll do it. Friday night.
Never gets old. I love it. And we've never done it. Maybe we have to rethink doing it again after this, because now it's like, what else can we add to it? We're gonna do it like shirtless.
Well, I've been trying to get the director on, Mary Lambert.
Eye contact.
She won't get back to me on Twitter. I've tried a couple times. So.
I tried too. I tried when it was the anniversary last year, and I tried getting her, and I didn't just not get her on Twitter. I was emailing her proper, her PR. Nobody was even getting back. It's just she didn't give a shit. So
yeah,
she's probably too busy not shaving her armpits and attending some kind of fucking rally or something. But don't tell her I said that. If you know her, just be like, hey, we love her movies and we'd like to have her on.
Yeah, that's what I told her.
But anyway, guys, thank you. I want to remind everybody, if you're watching this after the fact, if you're catching this, please like the video, man. Like the video now if you're listening right here, right? Help us out. If you're new, please subscribe. Help us out. Leave a comment. Tell your friends about us, right? And if you want to support us in any additional way, we have a membership. I think it's $2.99. We're going to be doing exclusive streams, exclusive Discord. That's where we're going to be doing the gaming and talking about anything and everything. Nothing's really going to be off limits there. And yeah, buy a t-shirt, man, all that stuff. Oh, we got exclusive videos. Join the membership. Todd's got a handful of videos already out that are member only.
I'll be putting some more stuff up once I get it in. So
yeah, he's got some unboxing stuff, some poster vids, and yeah, so we're gonna be loading up with that kind of stuff. Let us know what you think, and we shall talk to you later. See you Friday.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. Be safe. Bye.